global climate has been shifting. And no, not global warming. Instead, people have become more and more divided. Problems and fights start seemingly out of nowhere. The US just had an attempted assassination, Canada is collapsing, and many more nations around the world are going through very similar things. Now, this isn't going to be about all that, as many people know how bad it is. However, all of this heavily affects games and the entertainment industry as a whole. It affects absolutely everything about the world and community you're a part of. You see, I've been playing games since I was just a little baby, and I immediately fell in love. I mean, the challenge hooked me, although I did get very, very mad. The world and the characters intrigued me to the point where I had to know absolutely everything about them, and the world they were in. I loved learning about the games because I loved those games. But now, more and more, I don't play the games because I love those games. I'm playing them instead because I just like playing games. I feel many people feel this way. They don't entirely love the game that they're playing. They're just playing the game for one reason or another. Whether it's for social aspects.
It's fucking McConnell! It's okay, been McConnell! Okay, alright, just a second.
Off their skill. Or just how big their wallet is.
Go ahead, Baldy.
Time for the real gameplay.
Yeah, okay. Well, actually, you're right.
I worry that the games industry is going to get very bad very soon, and possibly go through another collapse like we did in 1983 to 1985. You see, the video game crash of 1983 was caused in a big part due to market saturation of video game consoles and the games themselves. Many of those games were of very poor quality. And in 1979, the US was going through a recession with interest rates sitting around 20% and unemployment around 10%. And we're getting closer and closer to those numbers today. Many experts are currently warning of a coming recession, and every day we seemingly get closer and closer to being in the exact same position that we were right before the crash. Except it's worse, due to us having tons of conflicts going on, record high taxes, rent, gas, groceries, and nearly anything else you could think of. So, more and more I think to myself, it's no longer an if, but a when we will hit this new crash. It's only a matter of time before these greedy practices, half-baked games, and terrible day one experiences catch up to these greedy CEOs and shareholders, and it crashes this entire industry.
Volta chyba, nie?
Spalony wędrowiec.
Tutaj jest jeszcze.
I just hope we'll have another Activision to save us again, because we all know they won't this time.